It is currently Sunday, the day after UFC 317. I would have made this video last night, but I needed to cool off. As you can probably hear, my voice is pretty drained. I was at Slidesters screaming. Pure agony. And let's just take a moment of silence for Charles Oliveria and Jack Hermansson. Okay. Guys, this was honestly an amazing card. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel. The first fight of the night. This is a recap video, by the way. Okay. The heavyweights, Diniz and Hines. This was actually a pretty good fight. For two fat-ass heavyweights, I expected them to slug for 2 minutes, throw big hooks, and then they'd gas out and just stand there for 8 more minutes. But they actually put up a pretty good fight, and they're both dogs. Hines is a dog, and Diniz just did more. He clearly won this fight. So, yeah, that's what I got to say about that one. Jacobe Smith, Niko Price. I put Jacobe Smith by round 1 knockout. And I'm kind of surprised he didn't finish him in the first round. Because Robbie Lawler finished Niko Price at 4 years old. So, yeah. It was a pretty good fight. Jacobe Smith with the nasty rear naked choke. I didn't see that coming, honestly. I just expected him to ground and pound from the back position he already had. But he got the choke without the hooks, so good for him. All right. Terrance Mckinney versus Slav Borschev. I don't know how to say his full name, okay? I knew this was going to happen. Terrance Mckinney either finishes someone in the first round or gets knocked out in the first round. No, he lost pretty bad a couple of fights ago, so I think he's locked in, and now he's getting his finishes back. So I knew this was going to happen. Terrance Mckinney by round 1 submission. The fight you all have been waiting for. Tracy Cortez versus Araujo. That's how you say her name. We'll say Viviane. Viviane. Go back to Brazil, bro. You got out-wrestled by Tracy Cortez. You got out BJJ'd by Tracy Cortez, bro. Tracy Cortez has finished more dudes on TikTok than she has in the cage. And you're getting 30-27 by her? Come on, bro. Come on. Send her back to Brazil, bro. All right. Hyder Amil versus Delgado. Bro, 26 seconds KO, bro. What the hell? That knee up the middle was nasty. Dropped him bad, but that was a good stoppage. I'm surprised. Finally a good stoppage in one of these cards. We'll talk about bad stoppages later. But, speaking of bad stoppages, Gregory Rodrigues and Jack Hermansson. Rest in peace, Jack Hermansson. Your career is over. I thought he was dead. I watched him sit lifeless for 5 minutes on the floor. Come on, Greg. Robocop with that nasty technical hook. And that shot wasn't very necessary, but do what you got to do, I guess. Because you literally just you took a couple steps, saw he was out cold, and like, oh no, I can get one more. So, nasty work by Robocop. Alright, on to the main card. My first pick. Wrong. Peyton Talbott just did everything better than Felipe Lima. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. But Felipe Lima just decided to lose this fight. Like, I feel like he just stopped fighting back at some point. I don't know. Peyton Talbott looked very good, guys. I forgot to take into account in my predictions that it's Pride Month. He had his special pride flavored Zin in his foreskin or something that powered him to pull this win out of his ass. So, yeah, congrats to Peyton Talbott. My second pick, Beneil Dariush and Renato Moicano. I just found out it was Jhonato and not Renato. But fuck you. Selling my fucking parlay, bro. He literally just gave up in the last... He gave up after the first round. He dropped Beneil bad. The first time I started to lose my voice, I screamed. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's going to finish this fight. I didn't think he'd get a finish. He drops him. He can't finish him. He's like, okay, maybe we'll go in the second round and we'll pressure him since he got dropped. What does he do? He gets taken down by Beneil and does nothing for the rest of the fucking fight. Last couple seconds of the third round, the round he needs to win because he's 1-1 in rounds with Beneil. He gets He gets him pretty hurt. Stumbled against the cage. He's just sitting there. He's kind of shelling up. What does he do? He shoots a fucking takedown. He's already losing the round. Why would you shoot a takedown? TKO him, you fucking idiot. Gosh, this fight started, it just pissed me off, bro. Renato Moicano is so much better than this. I don't understand what the fuck his game plan was. But Beneil Dariush, he looked alright, man. Not his best performance, but not his worst. He beat Jhonato, so yeah. Fuck you, Moicano. I'm never betting on you again. BSD must be fucking ass. Alright. The best fight of this year so far. Brandon Royval and Joshua Van. I apologize to everybody. I did not think Van was like that. Moving like Prime King Von over here. He really is the #1 contender. He will lose to Pantoja, but he will put up a good fight, saving the flyweight division from getting closed down. So yeah, thank you, Van. That was an amazing fight. Fight of the year. Probably 400 punches total, something like that. That's insane. It was just a war back and forth. They scrapped, and when he dropped him in the 3rd round, I was jumping for joy just like DC in the back. So yeah, this was a great fight, and you earned yourself a fan. Well, I was already a fan, but you know what I mean. All right, Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai Kara-France. I called this fight pretty well. I think he's going to outstrike him. I think he's going to get him down. He might even sneak in a little submission. And what did he do? He took his back in the 3rd round, and he stuck that rear naked choke in. But props to Kai Kara-France. He fought that choke like a dog. He had the choke maybe 20 seconds, and he was just holding it. And I know a guy like that squeezed fucking hard. So, yeah, you're a dog. Maybe you can go and beat Royval or something. This is what you clicked on the video for, I know it. Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. I can't root for this guy, man. Why the fuck do you have to knock out Alexander Volkanovski, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira? Like, bro, choose a different path to the success, bro. You don't need to knock out 3 of my favorite fighters of all time. Like, can you get the fuck off my ass? First undefeated double champ. I'm convinced this guy can move up and knock out Tom Aspinall at this point. Islam's cowering in Dagestan right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Who brought this guy here, bro? Send him back to Spain. Who the fuck brought him into MMA? This is just a nightmare, bro. I don't even want 20 years from now his son's gonna come and knock out everybody, bro. Like, keep this family away from everybody. I actually am excited for Paddy Pimblett versus Ilia Topuria, just because how much I hate Paddy Pimblett, that fat fucking pig. He's gonna get his head hit off. I fucking hate Paddy Pimblett. This is a dream matchup for me. I just want to see him get knocked out. Hype train derailed. I'm a Scouser. I don't get knocked out, mate. That's what fucking Max Holloway said. Best chin in the UFC. You know what? He got knocked out. You're getting knocked out in the 1st round, you fucking Scouser. Ilia Topuria by round 1 knockout. I don't know how people are calling this a TKO sometimes. He literally knocked Charles out cold. I saw this coming. I said 2nd round. I didn't expect him to go this fast, but you know, Ilia's the man of his word. So hopefully he says he beats Paddy, or he's fucked, I guess. Paddy Pimblett. I'm gonna make another video on you. I hate you so much, Paddy Pimblett. But yeah, what's next for Ilia Topuria? Paddy Pimblett, knockout. Arman Sarukian, knockout. Move up, fight Islam, knockout. Triple champ, greatest of all time. That's what I'm going to say, okay? Ilia Topuria is very close to being the greatest of all time. He is already in the top 5. He has passed Khabib. He has passed Islam. He's almost passing Alexander Volkanovski. Like, these are the names that he is passing. This guy is what Conor wished he was, bro. Gosh. It's so hard to root for him, too, because I love Charles, bro. Like, who the fuck does that to Charles and gets away with it? Ilia Topuria, bro. Like, all these fans rooting for him. Like, Charles Oliveira isn't the greatest, most loved fighter in the UFC. Thank God Dustin is retiring, bro. The type of, the villain arc that Ilia is on right now, he'd be knocking out Dustin out cold right now just to piss us off. Just to piss me off. Go ahead and knock out Paddy Pimblett. I don't give a shit. I hate Paddy Pimblett. This is the first fight I'm going to root for you. Probably the last, because he's going to fight Armin next. I like Armin. But, you know what, man? No one's beating this guy. We'll see. Yeah, that's how I feel about this card. Honestly, 9 out of 10 card. Probably the best card of this year so far. This might be better than 308. This is behind 300 and 299 for the past 2 years for me. So yeah, hopefully I get my voice back and we'll make more videos. And yeah, thanks for watching.